Hi, I'm Gregory T. Williamson, also known as Greg the Watchman. And I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, peace and blessings, grand rising. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. And so today I'm reading the word of the day from my daily devotional book, Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message. I'm reading the word of the day for October the 16th. The word of the day for October the 16th is all mine. It says, there is someone who's very open and free-hearted with the things that are near and dear to them. So I know a lot of people who are like that, including myself, who's open and free-hearted. And sometimes we put ourselves in a position to be taken advantage of with the things. When you trust people with the things that are near and dear to you, you're kind of taking a risk. You know, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken advantage of. It says, little do they know the ones closest to them will be the one who violates and cross every line imaginable. We also know people who are like that, who we allow them to get close to us. We trust them with things. We give them the benefit of the doubt, and then they turn right around and do things that you wouldn't do to an enemy, much less a so-called friend or a family member. Yeah, usually it's the ones that are the closest to you who are the ones who do a lot of damage. And the Bible verse that goes with this is Psalm 6:20 through 35, but I'm going to read 20 through 22. It says, warning against adultery. Now, if you combine those two things together, this message is for the person who is very open and free-hearted with the things that are near and dear to them. So a mistake that could be made is a relationship or a marriage where a woman lends out her husband, or a man will lend out his wife to a friend or a family member to help them with something that they might specialize in. And then when you put that thing that is near and dear to you, that person that's near and dear to you, and you trust them with somebody else, even if it's giving them a ride, to that person that you think is close to you that won't cross you, and you may find out that they will cross some lines there. It says, my son, or let's say my daughter, keep your father's command and do not forsake your mother's teaching. That means remember the things that you learn from the elders, your parents. Do not forsake them. It says, bind them always in your heart. So keep these things close to you, the things that we've learned how to survive from our parents or those who were like parents to us. Bind them in your heart. Fasten them around your neck, like how we wear chains on our neck and charms and all that. These standards and ways of living, keep them close to you. When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you're awake, they will speak to you. So there are things that we've learned. We've learned how to protect ourselves, usually from our parents or those who are like parents. And don't forget, because if you're too open and too free-hearted and you trust too many people or even the closest ones to you with the things that are near and dear to you, I promise you will get your heart broken. I promise things will be taken, things will be stolen. This is If it's something that you consider near and dear to you, that is yours, all yours, like the word of the day says, the title is all mine. Those things that you do not want anyone to trespass over, you have to keep and protect those things. And so that's the word of the day for today, for October the 16th. I have a birthday coming up in 2 days on the 18th. I will be 58 years young. And so the word of the day comes from my book, Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message. The things that you consider to be yours, all yours, don't be open-hearted and free-hearted and trust people with those things, because they will disappoint you. They will cross, the ones close to you will be the ones that will cross every line. So this message is for that person, the kind-hearted, open-hearted, the givers. Also, I just want to remind you guys of my new book, The Two Aliens, which comes from the Watchman's Message. It actually comes from day number 2, January the 2nd, Two Aliens, Dreams, Visions, and Verses number 2. This is a story. It says, in a world filled with chaos and confusion, two beings unlike any other walked together. The woman's name was Sarah and the man's name was Charles. I dedicate this book to my grandparents. So the two aliens, these robots that were sent from outer space by God to help the people. They were guided by a divine purpose. They were man and woman, uniquely created by God for a special mission on earth. Their close bond and shared mission set them apart from the people around them. This is a good book. It's a small book. It's about 50 pages, dedicated to my grandparents. It's about in the future, where these two robots were sent here by God in the form of people in the future. So this is a pretty good book. It's also going to be a movie, God willing, in time. And this is also, you can find that on Amazon with a few other books of mine, which all come from the Daily Devotional. This is a very powerful book. Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message, available on Amazon. I thank you guys for listening, tuning in, and I pray that you have a blessed day. And I'm here in the lab trying to make it all happen and bring it to you. Also, the independent films, I'm trying to get to that soon. So again, thank you guys. Have a blessed day, and thank you for tuning in. Peace.
See you on the other side.